What is up, loves? Welcome back to my channel. If you don't know me, now you do. My name is SelfCare, hence brown skin J. Let's get it.
Yeah.
Work, 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 work. What you do me, I be work, 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 work. You see me do me dirt, 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 dirt. Cause I'm about that work, 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 work. When you walk a line, in the girl.
What's up, loves? Welcome back to my channel. My name is SelfCare, hence brown skin J, and this is where we do all things body care, self-love, girl talk, all that nice jazz. Alright, so jumping right in, today we are getting into our first official sit-down girl talk, which is going to be all about 5 ways to up your self-care in this year. Alright, so before we jump right into the video, go ahead and make sure that you like, subscribe, comment, share, and all of that. Leave me comments in the comment section and let me know what things you guys are doing this year to up your self-care. And yeah, let's jump right in. Pause. So we was finna jump in, but I have to tell y'all about this perfume. So if you watched my last video, and if you haven't, definitely go watch. It is the first mini haul of the year and you need to watch it. There was this perfume that I got from Charlotte Russe that was by Refuge, and it was called Nights that I shared. Y'all, I put it on for the first time today just to get ready to record content, and it smells divine, okay? I absolutely love this, and look at the packaging. It is so freaking cute, okay? Definitely make sure that you try to see if they still have it, because I haven't been in a while. That was like some months ago, so I don't know if they still have it, but if you find it, it is a gem. I'm trying to tell you. So yeah, let's jump right into the video. All right, so jumping right in, I have 5 ways to help you up your self-care for this year. All right, so the first one is going to be spiritual baths / cleansing baths. They can be used for 2 purposes. One can be used for cleansing your aura and your energy, and the other one is, of course, about self-love. So with the cleansing bath, this could be, for example, you've had a long day, you've had a long week, you feel weighted down, you feel drained, tired. This is going to be a bath that cleanses your energy and cleanses your aura of all that heaviness that you've picked up throughout the day, negative energy that you may have picked up throughout the week or whatever. You set the intention for what it is that you want that cleansing bath to be. And, you know, like I said, when you get out, you're going to feel much lighter. You're going to feel refreshed and relaxed. So that is what that is for. With self-love baths, however, this bath is set with the intent for you to, you know, create more self-love for yourself, to connect with yourself more, to have that alone time and just be with yourself. So with both, you can use different herbs that correlate with both. You can use candles, the colors that correlate with both, incense that match to both. Usually what I do is use certain herbs. I use Florida water. I have the candles that match, as well as the incense that match around my tub, and I also have my crystals lined up around my tub as well. And I also add in Epsom salt. Usually the Epsom salt is like lavender and rose scented. So that's pretty much what I do. And I always feel like so much better afterwards. I feel uplifted, I feel refreshed, I feel ready to take on new things and ready to, you know, go into the next week or the next day or whatever with a fresh mindset and a fresh aura. So that's the first way, and definitely stay tuned. I'm definitely going to do videos for both of them to show you guys how to set them up and how to prepare them for yourself. So stay tuned for those. All right, so the next thing is going to be self-love dates, and I also have my notebook here, so if you guys see me look down, that is why, because I tend to ramble sometimes, so I do this to kind of keep from doing that. All right, so self dates. So sometimes, of course, we get caught up in, you know, everyday life. We get super busy, whether it's with kids, jobs, goals, boyfriends, girlfriends, whomever. You know, we just get weighted down by everything that's going on in life, and sometimes we really do forget to, you know, just have those days set aside for ourselves. So I'm going to say, make sure that you have at least 2 days out of every month that are specifically set for you. And this could be for you to go and get a massage. This could be for you to go shopping, even if you want to just sit at home and just sleep all day. If that's what's going to make you feel better and give you that time to yourself, whatever it is that you want to do, just make sure that you carve out 2 specific days, because I know a lot of us don't do that. We don't carve out time intentionally set for us or our goals. So I want us to be really, really intentional about doing that on this year. All right, so the third thing is going to be decluttering your space. That may sound so weird as a self-care thing, but I'm going to tell you how it helps. So a lot of the times, let's just say we have a bag of clothes that's sitting in the corner, and this is a bag of clothes that we intended to throw out because we no longer can fit them anymore or whatever. A lot of old things have old energy to them. They can have energy, you know, that's attached to old people that we may have dated, old family members we don't deal with anymore, old friends we don't deal with anymore, whatever the case is. Or it could just be old emotions, depressed emotions, feelings of anxiety. everything is energy. So those things can hold specific energy that honestly can cause stagnation. So I'm going to say that at least once or twice every 1 to 3 months, make sure that you're going out and decluttering your space, getting rid of old things that you're not using anymore, getting rid of old clothes that you're not wearing anymore. The more that you do this, you're clearing out that old energy and that stagnant energy, that, you know, energy that's attached to phases of your life that you're no longer in, and you're allowing for the new things to be able to come in. So it's basically clearing out the old and creating space for the new. All right, so the next thing is going to be being open to adventure. So I know that a lot of us probably want to take trips and all of that, but this isn't even necessarily just about trips. Sometimes we can get into, you know, comfortable routines in our life, you know, because we have families and we have, you know, jobs and all of this set stuff that's going on in our life that we have to do on a daily basis. And so we get into these comfortable routines and these comfortable ways of life, and, you know, we forget to be spontaneous. So I'm going to say, like, even if it's not you going on a trip to somewhere out of the country or somewhere new, it could be something as simple as you taking a painting class because you've never taken one before. You're taking a pottery class or doing yoga, just doing something that is not usually in your everyday routine, just so that you always still have that zeal and that zest for life. I just feel like that's something that we definitely should take time to do. And I'm also going to say, do that at least once or twice a month. Just so it becomes a consistent thing. All right, so the last thing that I'm going to say is putting yourself first. I know that a lot of people probably say this and it sounds so cliche, but there's still going to be times, even throughout this year and as we go about our everyday lives this year, as we meet new people, as new phases of life come in, where, you know, we may get to a point where we feel bad about taking time to ourselves, or, you know, we feel bad about saying no. So, you know, we don't even respect our own boundaries, and we do things that we don't necessarily want to do, and we take on tasks that we don't necessarily want to take on, or we overextend ourselves to people when we shouldn't. Make sure that you're doing what makes you happy and you're doing what feels right to you. That's going to be something really, really vital in every year of our lives. It's not just something that we have to practice once a year, once a week. It's something that we should practice every day, because if we forget to do it, we're not going to be able to show up for ourselves or the people in our lives that need us, and we can't pour from empty cups. So this is honestly going to be at the top of the list. If you don't do anything else on the list, make sure that you do this one. Make sure that you put yourself first and that you consider your needs and your thoughts, your emotions, and your wants above everyone else's. And I know even as a mom, sometimes we can guilt trip ourselves into, you know, not doing for ourselves because our children need us, this and the third. I actually have read a book where it literally has in there that when we are not taking care of ourselves, we can't be good parents. So it is so vital that we take care of ourselves, even as parents, that we put ourselves first, even as parents sometimes, just so we can make sure that we're able to even show up for our children the way that they need us to. So these are my 5 tips. I know this video was kind of quick. That's because these tips are kind of quick and straightforward. But I will go in depth, like I said, about these spiritual baths, and I'm also going to do vlogs on the self-love dates and all of that. So stay tuned for all of that content. I hope that something that I said in this video, you know, is a new idea for you to add to your self-care you know, regimen for this year, give you some new fresh perspectives on some things. I know it was quick, no, it was a little bit of information, but yeah, I hope that something that I said helps, and I hope that you guys have a great rest of your week. Bye.